This specific area of the desert, for me, is characterized by several specific things: cow poop, cow grates, blue skies, long back roads, and red sandstone. Lots and lots of red stone. It's everywhere. When I close my eyes, I see red rock. When I open my eyes, I see more red rock. This is definitely not a bad thing. In fact, the specific red sandstone that we will be seeing today is an exposure of cross-bedded Aeolian-Jurassic Navajo sandstone, which is debated, but it's about 100 million years old. Because of the different levels of iron oxide pigmentation in each layer, it creates the cool waves and stripes we will be seeing in this video. So if you're a rock nerd like me, join me and my pup William for one of the most daring adventures we've had yet. Don't forget to subscribe and also find me on Instagram for goofy daily stories from the road. And of course, thank you to my wonderful patrons for making this all possible. My toasty 37 degrees. Yay. Good morning, everyone. We're in Utah and it's way colder than I thought it was gonna be. Oh, William. We are about to go for a really epic adventure. It rained the last night. Good thing we have 4x4 so we can get out of here, because I'm guessing it's probably pretty muddy outside. Good morning, William! So as the story goes, I was sitting in Flagstaff and I was doing some research on slot canyons because slot canyons are cool, and I was like, it'd be cool to be able to do a super easy slot canyon with William or something. Some of you guys might know of the Wave, which is a very popular place that you can only get into via lottery, and they only let 20 people per day go. For me, I was like, not really worth my time waiting on the lottery at this time. Maybe I'll try another time to go. And there's another section that is south of the Wave that they only let 20 people in per day as well. So I was doing some research. I was like, well, if there's an opening online, you could try to go in person, and they let 10 people per day do walk-in permits. But I was like, it's kind of risky to like have to drive all the way here and then potentially not get that. So I was like, well, I might as well just look online, see if there's any permits left. And there was one for this Sunday, which is tomorrow, and it was for one person. Looks like I'm going to be going on an epic adventure. The thing about this specific adventure is that it takes 4x4 and some pretty significant sand driving skills to be able to get to the spot. And then once you get there, it also takes skills to be able to navigate through all of the wilderness because nothing is marked. Yeah, so anyways, today we are headed into the town of Kanab. I hope I'm saying that right. And we are going to go to the community center and take one of their safety courses that they offer for people who are going out to those buttes. So I don't know what I'm getting myself into. I'm definitely pretty nervous about it, but it's gonna be fine. I have experience driving on dunes. My car's capable. I have experience navigating in the wilderness, etc. So.
Alrighty. Well, good luck. Thank you. You're welcome.
And how long would it take if you get the permit?
It was more of like a how to get there class and just some tips and tricks. Yeah, I think I'm very well prepared in the Jeep, so fine. I've driven on dunes, like down crazy mountain type dunes before. I've driven on beaches. I've done all of that, so I know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
I just gotta air down.
And yeah, exactly. You're gonna be fine.
The fact that my own mother is more confident in me than I am confident in me is like pretty telling. And it's also incredible that my mom's just like also like super supportive of this. She's just like, you got this. This is gonna be so cool. I can't wait to see the images. Like, she has no inkling of fear in her voice about me going to do this. So why should I be worried? It's so funny. I swear, my mom is the coolest. She's just like, go out there and do cool stuff, man. Taking a dog along with you on your hiking trips requires a little more planning past the planning you do for yourself. Because we will be hiking partly on sandstone, which can be a lot like sandpaper on doggy paw pads, I had to buy some doggy shoes. We didn't end up using them the whole time, but I think it's good that he's being introduced to them. There are many more places we will require them in the future. Being a dog mom is hard work. No. I don't know what the right way to introduce these to your dogs are. You guys will probably know. But I'm gonna just put him on him and then take him for a short walk. William, come here. He's like, what the F is this? Oh no. William, let's get a treat. Come on, you're a good boy. Oh no. Oh, what are we gonna do, man? Come on, good boy. Oh no, they're falling off. William. Hey buddy, good boy. Come on, good boy. We'll work with 2 for now. All right, we got 3 on. Is your foot okay, Bubba? We got 3 on, and I just keep giving him treats. Saying good boy. We're gonna try to get the 4th one on, and then I'll take him off, and then I'll try again a little bit later. Okay, I think he's had enough. We'll take him off and do this again this evening. I feel so bad, but I'm also just trying to protect him at the same time. Okay, Wilpy, let's take him off. Okay, guys, this is proof that William does like living in this Jeep. Okay, go ahead. Because he begs me to go inside, even though it's sunny. My bun is off kilter. One bun's here, one bun's there. All right, well, we tried, and we will give it another go in a few hours. You did such a good job. So you want to protect these little toe pads of yours. Can I see them? See, they look kind of rough, but not rough enough to be able to handle it. Come on, buddy. I just don't want him to be in pain when we're up there. All right, we're getting my backpack ready. I'm just gonna take my 55-liter bag because I have either that bag or a 10-liter bag, and I think I need a little more space for that for camera gear and etc. So this is what I'm bringing. Welcome to the new addition to the family. Bought her at Walmart. It is a whistle / compass / magnifying glass / thermometer. However, very good tip is to find something off in the distance, in the direction where your car is parked, and just remember what that object, mountain, landmark is, and you'll be just fine. And then that will help you kind of get back to your car. But this is good to have, and a whistle, because you never know, like if you fall or something and like rescue people are looking for you, like, I don't know, good thing to have. Other than that, got my hiking boots I've had for about 6 years, 5 to 6 years. Got my cooler cloth so I can take a whiz out there in the canyon. I have my trekking poles. The orange, I'm gonna make myself a nice, fat, juicy, Impossible burger to bring with me on the trip. Pack it in my bag for lunch. And then on top of that, I brought extra coffee making stuff and some instant coffee in this little spice container. So I can have a coffee about midday when I'm starting to get tired. And I always bring my water filter. It looks as if there are a couple springs on the map, but sometimes they aren't running. It did rain a couple days ago, so I always bring this with me when I hike because you really never know. And it's super lightweight, so. And then I got 3 liters of water. We're not gonna be hiking very far. And then I have a bunch of water in the Jeep for the ride. Then I got my tripod that my best friend gave me a while back. It's a little heavy and I should upgrade it one day, but this works just fine for photography and stuff. And then I got all my camera stuff, which is currently charging, a battery pack and a Luminade light. I like to bring lighting with me just in case. You never know. If you get stuck out there, it's nice to have that extra little safety line. And then I got my Black Girl sunscreen. Gonna need that out there. A hat for protection. I got William's doggy shoes, as you guys saw. A knife, because you never know when you're gonna need to cut some stuff. And this thing, it's like my lucky little totem thing. It makes me feel safe. And my Garmin, freshly charged up. And did I say that I also have a battery pack also? So good morning, guys. Don't mind my messy hair, but it is 6:30, bright as day outside. There's frost on my windows. I had to start the car to wake up. I don't normally do that to get the heat going in here because I turned the car on and looked at the thermometer and it said 18 degrees. Now, I don't think it's 18 degrees outside. I just stuck my hand out there. It's not that cold, but it's definitely cold. I think it's the position of the thermometer on my Jeep or something. But what a surprise to wake up to. 18, as you can see, 18 degrees Fahrenheit, and my tire pressure is freaking out because it's so cold. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I think we might just drive to the beginning of the dirt road and take care of business there, like make some coffee, etc. Because it's a bit too cold out there. There's frost on the ground. It's too much. So I think we're gonna drive to, the beginning of the dirt road, make some coffee there, and then head out onto the sandy road. Ooh, it's cold. Hey, cold sand's a good thing to drive on, isn't it? It's like way more like packable and there's more friction, right? So this is not a bad thing. All right, I think we found a sufficient place to make some coffee and let William run around and me to take a little whiz real quick before we really get started. William's had some food, I've made some coffee. First line of business is to deflate my tires to 20, about 26 for on this first part of the road. First part of the road is about 9 miles. And then I also have to change my shocks so that they're shocking to about 2. And then I will have to deflate my tires even more to about 16 when we hit the sand. But to make this more of a comfortable ride for 9 miles, let's air down. Been driving with them on 6. Let's see. 2. That's what I like to run on these back roads. Now that I've aired down my tires and changed my shocks, hopefully this coffee won't spill. But I'm gonna drink about half of it before we go. We gotta get in and out of this place safe and sound. I think we can do it. It's a beautiful day. Not a cloud in sight. I can't believe it's only about 7:15 right now. William's ready to go. He's been fed and watered. This is gonna be an adventure. I'm using Gaia currently, and this is our path to the first stop. Then we gotta go to the next waypoint, then we go to this waypoint, then we go to this waypoint, and then finally we make it to the trailhead, in which I have a bunch of other waypoints of places I want to walk to, which are all less than a mile away from the trailhead. So we got quite a ways to go. I'm gonna make it there, and then we'll take a little 15-minute break and have a snack, etc., and then get going. Wow, okay, here we go. Holding coffee between legs and a dot spilling. This is the road. It's very bumpy. Yeah, they warned us that it was going to be a pretty bumpy road. Oh, this section's a little good. Yeah, we have a whole 9 miles of this, so. Road 1066. We are going to air down some more. I'm going to air down to 16 PSI. It'll help make my tire surface area a lot larger. We've officially hit the sand. And the key to not getting stuck is to just keep moving. So there aren't going to be a lot of artsy cinematic shots or whatsoever. I don't want to get stuck. So I'm just going to keep it moving on this road at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. And whoa! We're on sand now. We are about 3.3 miles away from the trailhead. I'm so excited. Are you ready, William? Yeah, this was not that bad. I think we could do this at night if we really had to with our lights and everything. I think we would be okay. They make it a lot more dramatic than it is. It's kind of funny. It's a bunny, guys. Jackrabbit, maybe? Baby jackrabbit? Jackrabbits are usually bigger. What kind of bunny is that? This is Poverty Flats Ranch. I guess it's an old ranch that used to be out here. Y'all, we're in wilderness. It's another gate. Oh, this sand is so deep, man. We made it, y'all. We made it. All right, we've begun our hike. There was quite a slew of people back there. Already, it's so beautiful. We were gonna go down through here, all the way down there. I think that's a little too far for us today. We made it to the southern wave. Not sure how it compares to the actual wave. This is pretty spectacular. Oh my god, it's beautiful. You hear people do, William? So yes, we are allowed to walk on it, but very carefully. That's why I think they limit people. Look at this. Oh my god. This is so beautiful. I'm eating my little Impossible burger that I made yesterday. Oh my god, this worked out really good. I made this yesterday night. Food is so good. And it's nice because we're not in bear territory. William's favorite place to rest. Under a tree. Don't worry, we've checked for any insects or snakes or whatever. Oh, he seems to be having a good time still. I have really seriously one of the most dramatic dogs ever. We've only gone about a mile. We've taken like 4 or 5 breaks, chilling, checking out the view. And then we come to shade and he's like, nope, I don't wanna. Come on, William. He's mad at me from the shoes. I'm sorry, buddy, but it's to protect your feet. I'm at a loss here. Welp, I see the cars from here, so we're good. But somehow we have to get down there. But first, I think I'm gonna make a cup of coffee. So you know how you always see influencers making coffee on their hikes? I wanted to also do that, because why not? Monkey see, monkey do, right? So, I'm about to make myself a cup of coffee. Didn't say anywhere that this was against the rules, so. William has promptly found a place to lay down. I thought for about 2 seconds, wouldn't it be funny if I filtered some of that water and made coffee with it? And then I thought, better not do that, because I'm not entirely sure that you can. I'm pretty sure it's just rainwater with sand, but I'm really just like, I'm losing it to the point where like, I'm like, ooh, water source. Catch me on the TV show Alone. In the woods. I don't know. I feel like I want to get to that point eventually. I'm just like, I'm very, very quickly approaching that. Hot coffee on a cliffside. A hot coffee on a cliffside. Hot coffee on a cliffside. Yeah, yeah. And no, this ain't no cappuccino. It's not very good, honestly, but it's caffeine. I don't know, y'all. Should I be worried at like how comfortable I am in nature now? Like, this seemed so scary to me, but like the idea of doing it. But then once I got out here, I was like, I feel so comfortable here. I feel more comfortable out here amongst the beautiful sacred ancient rocks, sandstone, than I feel in cities. I feel like I could pitch a tent here, spend the night, be perfectly fine. I think this means we need to go on a backpacking trip soon. Me and Mr. Will. I'm surprising myself. Every little challenge that I challenge myself a step further, it's very surprising. It's like once you climb one mountain, you want to climb the next. Things that are superficial just don't matter as much to me anymore. I mean, like, yes, my Jeep is like super nice and like, you know, I spent a lot of good money on it, but I feel like it was worthwhile because it's giving me the confidence to come out to places like that and whatnot. It was like the one really nice thing I want to have in my life. But other than that, superficiality in terms of like, yeah, I don't know, the way I look. Like, I desperately need to take a shower. Like, I look like I've been camping for 2 weeks, which is true. But I don't know, things just changed. If I told like my 14 or 15-year-old self that this is what I would be into, I think I would sort of believe it because I've always loved nature, but I don't think that I would have believed that I would be this brave. I don't know. I'm not scared anymore. I think there are definitely anxieties and fears and nervousness towards things, but I don't know. I feel like I'm more anxious in cities and in towns, and that has been the case, and it's been getting more and more like that the more I've spent in nature. But there's just something that feels so right about being out here. I feel tranquil. I feel like joyful, and my inside, like, I just feel like vibrations of the earth. This is so like cliche and stuff, but I feel the vibrations of earth and in Mother Nature in my body. I feel so funny saying that, but it's the truth. And I think William likes it too. What dog doesn't like to be outside and outdoors exploring? Only wildlife I've seen this whole time. Oh, besides a bunny earlier. A tailless lizard. I'm very, very, very tempted to just scramble my way down this. We did it. Down here it looks way worse on camera. That was not bad at all. Or maybe I'm just losing it. It's the caffeine. Let's say it's the caffeine. Well, we made it back to the Jeep. Without looking at my phone once. And that is proof that the desert is easier than Alaskan muskeg. The muskeg scares me half to death. Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to try doing that to see if I could gain some more trust in myself to navigate. We did a total of about 4 miles. Yeah, so now we're gonna go find a place to camp. I want to make some pancakes, chocolate chip pancakes. That's what I said would be my reward once I finished doing this. Every time that I felt anxious about doing this, I reminded myself that I was gonna make chocolate chip pancakes afterwards.
It's like a reward.
Well, this is definitely a pretty cool camp spot right next to a beautiful river. This is where we're going to camp tonight. Looks like other people have camped here, so I feel comfortable doing that. Ooh! It's beautiful. I know y'all are going to give me some grief about giving this to my dog, but something that my best friend and I used to do when we were living together is give William little pancakes for being a good boy. The pancake? That's for being such a good boy. You know I love you. And I also give him these. I give him the strawberry ends. He burnt a lot of calories today. He's a good dog. Come, William. This is the coolest camping